Hi guys, I'm Barry with Xybix Systems, and I'm going to show you how to create a user account and set up scenes on your new Xybix Axys. This is one of the really cool features because it lets you adjust everything in the station at once, depending on the time of day or the mood or the holiday or kind of whatever you want. So let's kind of dig in here. We've got Axys loaded up on this computer and it sees all the devices that are attached. So the next thing I'm going to do is click this Login Create Account. This pops up here and I can see the only user is the admin. So I'm going to click Add New Account down here. Put in my username. I'm going to put in my weight. Now the weight you don't have to enter, but if you do put in your weight, it will calculate your calories burned from standing more accurately. And nobody else will ever see this because we're going to lock this with a PIN code. So I'm going to put my weight in, wink wink, after Christmas, choose here. And it actually makes a difference between females and males as to how many calories you burn. It's just part of nature. There's nothing we can do about that, but if you're in for accuracy, choose that. And then I'm going to create a PIN code. In this case, I'm going to make mine simple for the example and hit save. So now you see these new tiles popped up here. We've got create scene and default. So we've got a default scene to start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust a couple things to different brightnesses. And I'm going to adjust my fan speed a little slower. I'm going to turn my heat on and I'm going to hit update, and it's going to update my default scene. So now I'm going to create a new scene. So I'm going to hit create scene, morning, and I'm going to pick an icon. So I'm going to choose the sun for morning and hit save. So now you see I've got a new scene tile here. So now I'm going to change things for this morning scene. So I want more light. I'm going to change my colors. Let's see, if it's morning, I'm going to do kind of a yellow and orange theme here. So I'm going to just go through these guys and pick some nice colors for my morning scene. And then I'm going to adjust their brightnesses also because I don't want to be too bright. So we've got sunshine, and I'm going to change my arc light color too. I'm going to make that one a little greener. And then adjust the brightness there. And then I'm going to adjust my fan. I want a little more fan. Heat on. And then I'm going to hit update. So I just saved that scene. So now I can switch between default by clicking here, and it changes everything to this default scene. Click the morning scene and it changes everything to my morning scene. So now here's another cool feature is we have enable automatic sit stand positions. So when I click this, since I don't have any set, it brings up the auto positioning. So here's where I want to set my height. So I set my keyboard height. I'm going to put that at, when I'm standing, I'm going to put that at 41 inches, 42. Put my monitor just a little bit higher. I don't have a third surface to adjust, so I'm going to just leave that where it is. When I'm seated, I want my keyboard, I'm going to do about 29, and I want my monitor to be about 32. And then it saves it automatically. I go back, and now you see how this tile changed. Now instead of sliders, I just have this guy. So when I click on the guy, it will move down to our seated position, and it moves both surfaces automatically, so we don't have to push any buttons and a bunch of buttons or anything. And it'll stop for us. Then if I want to stand, same thing. I click again, and it'll go up to my standing position and stop automatically. So what's cool about this is each scene has its own set of seated and standing positions. And at first that might seem a little strange, but there are times when I need different heights. Like if I am wearing my cowboy boots, I'm about 2 inches taller than when I'm wearing just some of my tennies. So I can have a scene for my cowboy boots that will have higher settings for when I'm seated and standing, so I'm ergonomically correct. What's cool about scenes is you can make them for anything you want. You can have them for morning, evening, hot day, grumpy, 4th of July, Christmas. So you can change all the colors and everything to match your mood and your temperatures for that day or that scene or whatever you're in for. So that's a great way to make it customizable for you. Then if you want to change a scene, all you do is tweak your settings and hit update, and it will update that scene to your new settings. So it's quite simple. So just for fun, I want to show you guys something cool. I just made a new scene called USA, and it's in the red, white, and blue theme. So when I'm in my morning scene, I've got a bunch of oranges and yellows, kind of nice soft morning color. But now it's the 4th of July, and with one click I can switch to my USA scene and I've got red, white, and blue. So be creative with scenes, come up with cool new things, and send us pictures. Post them on our Facebook and our Instagram. We'd love to see what you come up with. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned more about Axys and its possibilities. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're here to help.